All right, here we go. So we're on 8-6. It's the very last thing we have to learn. We have a test on Tuesday. So it will be your 4th test on Tuesday, okay? All right, here we go. What is different about this stuff than what we've been doing? It's got an equal sign, okay? All right, so this is easy when it has an equal sign. So here's what you do. You get to multiply everything by what they have in common, okay? So you're still trying to get the denominators the same because of this plus sign, right? Okay, so every single denominator needs a what? X plus 3. All right, what's the biggest number that 6 and 18 both go into? 18. Y'all okay? Got it good? Anybody lost where I got 18 or x plus 3? Okay, so now you're going to multiply all 3 of these by that, okay? All right, most of you will be able to skip this step in just a minute. So you can take 4 over x plus 3, and you're going to multiply it by 18 x plus 3. So if we're multiplying, what gets to happen? There you go. If you're multiplying, those can cancel out. All right, then plus, we're going to take the next fraction. The next fraction is 5 over 6, and we're going to multiply it by 18x plus 3. All right, if you're multiplying, you can reduce. What do you see reduces? 6 and 18. What's 18 divided by 6? 3. So this is a 1. That's a 3. All right, then it equals our last fraction, 23 over 18. And we're going to multiply it by 18x plus 3. So the reason we did all of this is because now we don't have any more denominators because these 18s cancel out. See, now my denominator's gone. There's nothing there on the denominator. I have 4 times 18 x plus 3 plus, same thing here. My denominators all went away here. So I have 5 times 3 x plus 3 equals, yes ma'am. Oh, yes I did. Thank you, Sydney. Thank you, Sydney. Sorry about that. Good job. All right, and then same thing here. The denominators, there's no more denominators, so it's 23 and then x plus 3. And see, the whole reason you did that is because now you don't have to deal with fractions. You're done with fractions, okay? So what's 4 times 18? Grab a calculator. There you go. All right, what's 5 times 3? 15, and then x plus 3. And then 23 and x plus 3. What do you see we can do? Distribute. You got 15 and you got 23.
So 15x.
Yep, so you got 72. Bring that down first. And then 15x plus 45 equals. All right, distribute the 23. 23x plus 69. Very good. All right, you see stuff you can combine?
Yeah.
What you see? There's a bunch of stuff.
The whole number.
The whole numbers? Okay, so 72 and 45? What's 72 plus 45?
117.
117. Very good.
And then plus 69.
No. You can't. That's on the other side, baby.
Yeah.
So then bring down the plus 15x, and then equals 23x plus 69. Now I can move the 69 over. How would I do that? You would subtract it. Very good. All right, so what's 117 minus 69? 48. Very good. And then plus 15x equals 23x. Just 2 more steps. What could I do here? There you go. So I got 48 equals 8x divided by 8, and x equals 6. Yeah. $72 plus 45. That's why I underlined both of them. I added those two together.
I was looking at those.
No, it does.
You okay?
Roll time.
All right, let's do number 2. Number 2, how is this different?
Oh, it's.
So look right here. This is what y'all just took a checkpoint on, right? You had to get those denominators to be the same when you're adding. Y'all okay? But now you get an equal sign. So you get to multiply
By x plus 3.
Okay, x plus 3 is what they all need. What else do they all need?
2.
It's got to go, both of these go into?
10.
10. Should be 10 and then x plus 3. Okay, so look, if you can do this in your head, do it in your head. So like, look, if you see that these x plus 3's cancel, and you have 2 times 10 is 20, write that down. But if you need to, I'm going to write the steps out for people that need it. Alright, so those x plus 3's cancel. So you got 2 times 10. Y'all okay? Tyler, you okay? Okay. Alright, bring the next one down. You got 3 over 2 times 10x plus 3. So what happens to the 10 and the 2 on this one? There you go, 5 and a 1 sitting perfect. So you've got 3 times 5, x plus 3. And then the last one, you got 9 over 10 and 10x plus 3. What happens there? 10's cancel, so you've got 9 and x plus 3. Alright, so 2 times 10 is 20. 3 times 5 is 15. What would I do from there? Distribute, perfect. This would be 20 plus 15x plus 45 equals 9x plus 27. Alright, so Kyra, now we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to combine like terms. So you got 20 and you got 45. You can add those together and get 65. Okay? And then you still got like terms. You got 15x and 9x, so I'm going to move the 9x by subtracting it. Oh, there's no x there. Maybe I should write that out. Alright, and then I can move the 65. How can I move the 65? Subtract it. And what's 27 minus 65? 38. And that's not going to divide evenly. Is that a good decimal? Is 38 divided 6 with a good decimal? And yeah. Okay. Alright, so what number goes into both of these? What number goes into 38 and 6? 2. So what's negative 38 divided by 2? Negative 19. And what's 6 divided by 2? 3. Are y'all okay? You think you can try number 3? See if you can try number 3. Try number 3.
What did you get the answer for the
Negative, yeah, because divided by 2. 38 divided by 2 is negative 19. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So it's negative 19. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, 48 is correct, right? And that's all we know that.
Is 9 times 48 430 something? 432? 432 you said? Okay. Okay, so check, make sure you've got that right so far. Distribute is
Oh, that's a lot. When was this one?
Tuesday. It's only 3 sections. Two.
Yeah, because we're going to do 4 together because it's a little different. See if you want to see if you can try to do 4. You just automatically assume you can't do it? Alright, so let's see. Should have gotten 20.
Oh, that's fine. It's about. No, that's fine. Okay, yeah, so what's different about 4?
It's got 2 of them.
Yeah, it's got 2 of them. What else is different?
And they're different.
And they're different, so it's not the same. X plus 5 and X plus 3 are not the same. What else is there that's different?
They're the fraction in the middle.
The fraction in the middle is different, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think we need to do right here? Factor. So we got to factor it first, so I'm going to bring down the first one. And how would the factors of 15 that add or subtract 8 factor? Positive 3, positive 5, which one? Both positive, very good. See, now you see when you do that, they're all the same. So what do you need to multiply by? What do they all need?
X plus 5.
They all need an X plus 5. And they all need an X plus 3. That would make them all the same, which would make them all cancel out. So So again, some of you can already do this in your head. This one's easy to do in your head. So you see that these x plus 5's cancel. So you'd have 2x and x plus 3. So if you can go ahead and do that, then do it.
Wait a minute. Multiple.
Yeah.
5 x plus 5 and x plus 3.
Yep, both of them. So if you can do it in your head, it saves you a lot of steps. Okay, when you get there, hold off a minute. Alright guys, so here's the deal. That middle piece right here, this x squared minus x minus 10, all of that is being subtracted. So if all of that is being subtracted, what do I have to use around it? Parentheses. Because now I got to distribute that negative to all three of them. Like I've got to distribute the 2x and the 3x. Alright, so here we go. Let's distribute. Alright, there's a bunch of stuff we could do. Anybody see one thing we could do? There you go. What? Good. Alright, so 2x squared minus 1x squared is a positive 1x squared. Alright, what else do you see we could do?
How'd you get 6x?
Distribute the 2x.
Oh.
2 times 3. What else y'all see we can do? 6x plus x is a positive 7x. And then bring down your plus 10 equals 3x plus 15. Alright, so when you got an exponent, you want everything to one side and you want it to equal what number? What do you want this to equal? 0. So I'm going to move the 3x. 7x minus 3x is 4x. And you're going to move the 15. So x squared plus 4x minus 5 equals 0. And now you got to factor. What's the factors of negative 5 that add or subtract to be positive 4? Positive 5 and negative 1. Very good. Alright, because it equals 0, what do you do right down the middle? Split it. And most of you can do it in your head, but if you need to, you can still set them both equal to 0. And you get positive 1. And negative 5. Technically, negative 5 is not your answer, but we'll cross that bridge later, okay? Are y'all okay? Y'all good? Pretty easy stuff? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to review for the rest of the 15 minutes. Then we're going to review tomorrow. And then your test is on Monday. Okay? We are finishing up checkpoints. Several of you have checkpoints to finish up. If a couple of us are finished with our checkpoints, so you should have a review on the next page, a study guide. Okay, so look at your study guide. Which ones on your study guide are like what we just did? Which ones on your study guide are like what we just did? Just flip to the next page. 12, 13, and 14. Why are they like what we just did? What do they have? They have that equal sign. Very good. Okay. There's a back side of this that we are not going to do because remember we cut out several things from chapter 8. That way we can get to trig stuff because trig is really what you need when you go to pre-cal. And trig is really what you need if you're going to college. Okay? Did you get it good? Alright, so here we go. So if you finished your checkpoint, you can kind of go through and pick some of these. If you haven't finished your checkpoint, you need to be working on that checkpoint to get it finished, okay? Test is when? Monday. I hate Monday tests, guys, but we got to do what we got to do so we can get through trig, okay? All right.
Monday.